Hello and welcome back to my Pokemon Journeys review series. Today we are reviewing episode 90 and I hope you enjoy. So this episode continues off from last week with Ash, Go and Dawn in this alternate universe where Pokemon are reverting back to their pre-evolutions and egg stages. Ash runs into his alternate self and they talk about what's happening. They also run into Professor Rowan, who doesn't really do much in this episode. The evil Team Rocket show up again and try to battle. Ash and the gang start sending out their Pokemon, the likes of Cinderace and Gengar, and they all start to revert back to their pre-evolutions. It was pretty cool to see Pokemon like Haunter and Pichu, especially liked seeing Pichu since it was a bit of a callback to the first episode of Journeys. They try to find out what's going on and Rowan tells them there could be something at Spear Pillar. They want to find out what this evil version of Team Rocket are up to. The episode did lose me a few times. I didn't find the storyline that intense or interesting. I thought we would get a bit more plot with Dialga and Palkia, and more character moments for all of these alternate versions. They all head to Spear Pillar and enter this gateway and find Dialga and Palkia, who have been connected through the red chain, and that's why they're fighting. They battle it out with Team Rocket, and nice small touches, the Team Rocket grunts all have Team Galactic's Pokemon, which was cool. We learn that time isn't just going backwards for Pokemon but also for humans. We see the likes of Jessie saying her skin is looking better, and then we even see Meowth forget how to talk, which I really loved. It reminded us that he learnt that by himself and reverted back to before he met Meowsy. So we learn that Palkia opens the gate and Dialga rewinds time, and all Ash and the gang have to do is break the red chain and it will set things back to normal. They try the hardest but the Pokemon are all reverting back to their egg stages, which leaves them with nothing to even stop this. We also see the alternate Ash send out his Ace Infernape, which was a nice touch. Dialga and Palkia erupt with all this energy and ends up knocking off Team Rocket's equipment, so they will de-age as well now themselves. They end up retreating. Also, it was cool that the alternate Team Rocket had black uniforms like the original Team Rocket. So the rest of the gang are left de-aging back to their child selves, and they couldn't break the red chain, so they decide that wishing for things to go back to normal will help Dialga and Palkia realise the damage that they're doing. I get what they were going for, but it really didn't land for me. With everyone just wishing for things to return to normal, it wasn't satisfying. I would have liked to see a way better conclusion. However, Arceus shows up for a brief glimpse and seems to destroy the red chain, which I did like. Everything goes back to normal, the Pokemon all revert back to themselves, and Ash and the gang are sent back to their world, ending off this two-parter. I had a few issues with this one. The storytelling was a bit bland, they didn't really dive much into this. I thought it was going to be an interesting research mission with Professor Rowan playing a bigger role, but it was just jump through a gate and wish for things to go back to normal. Team Rocket turned out to be the same old as well. They didn't really offer much else other than being a little bit stronger. So overall it was a bit disappointing. However, I didn't hate it. There was some good moments. I liked the nice little touches like Arceus, Infernape and the black Team Rocket uniforms. But the story just wasn't there for me, and there was nowhere near enough personal character moments. I didn't care about the alternate versions of Ash, Go and Chloe. They didn't interest me, and I can barely remember anything they did other than fly in on some Pokemon and then grow tiny. We needed more personality from the main gang. It just felt a bit oversaturated with way too many characters. But like I said, this episode wasn't bad, it was just underwhelming, so it gets a 6 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts. What is your rating out of 10? Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.